amazing day. You know, this really concludes the regular season, and so we'll focus on that. You know, the tournament, I talked to my team. We'll talk about that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll prepare for that. But today's a historic day. You know, 67 years. This is 67 years. This is just the 5th time somebody's ran the table, first time in our program's history, and you're talking about some historic teams that's been there at Murray, from Marcus Brown's teams to the '88 tournament team, the 2010 12s teams, and you go on down the line. And to do this, and then on the same day break the consecutive winning streak. You know, we told Juwan in the locker room, "Hey man, move aside, move aside." And so. And Aubrey Reese looked at Juwan and he said, "Juwan, when you do something like that, you just tip your cap and say, job well done." And so, you know, we were a dysfunctional team in October and November. And I ain't got no ego, I'll tell you, we were a dysfunctional team. You could watch us and see it. We were unhealthy. You know, we had an academic situation, we had injuries, we had sickness, we had egos, and we weren't very good. And December the 1st, they made a commitment that they were going to embrace what our culture and what our program stands for, and they've done an unbelievable job representing this program, not just this year, but for all the time they've been here. And we got a special group, and I told them, man, enjoy this. They should enjoy it the right way, but they should enjoy the heck out of this. This is a special day. It's a great atmosphere. We got to keep pushing the envelope for this league. These are the atmospheres we need. You know, you got Martin, he's done an unbelievable job. He's got a chance to win 20 games because they're going to be, regardless of what postseason, they're going to be in some type of postseason. And so we got to keep growing this league, and you do that by having games like this.
We'll talk about Cam tonight. I mean, 31 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, if I remember the line right. I mean, he really put the team on his back in that second half.
You know, we wanted to, I told him, I said, man, we're not practicing Sunday. I said, Monday we just got weights. I said, man, let's roll, man. Let's push that thing, man, and go. And so when we needed baskets, he got himself in space and made great plays. The pull-up three in front of our bench, those are the ones that remind you of Cannon a little bit, that they both have that pull-up three in transition kind of down. That was a big time, that was a high level shot. And so he's got the freedom to do that. And he got freedom to do a lot, but he's a special talent, and 31, 8, and 6 ain't a bad day at the office for one of the top 50 point guards, for point guard 30 through 50.
Great fan support tonight with the Racer fans.
Atmosphere was great. You know, it was great. Martin, you know, congratulations too to Martin, to the women's program. On their achievement too. That's unbelievable. You know, he lost a lot of really good players from last year and came right back and had an amazing run. But our Murray crowd was phenomenal. Can't thank them enough. The atmosphere in here was great. Couldn't hear in the first half. That hurt us a little bit execution-wise offensively, you know, because they were changing defenses, so we had some wasted possessions. So I thought you worked at Murray. Didn't you used to work at Murray? Yeah, I thought so. So we had some wasted possessions, but the atmosphere was top notch, and really appreciative of all the fans. And now we need another 1,000 or 2 to head to Nashville Thursday and get a good night rest so they're ready to roll on Friday.
Is it nice to kind of win a game this way too? I mean, they had all the way down to the
Oh man, 64-62. We had to execute. We had two or three really good execution plays from Cam, Jarvis. Those guys had to really execute down the stretch. And make good plays, winning plays, and we got some tough rebounds. We weren't the toughest team all night long, but we were toughest in some long stretches, and that prevailed. You know, having Farrell on the floor was big for us in the second half. Having him in foul trouble hurt us a little bit, but everybody played a big role. And you know, I can't say enough. This is a special day.
You're after the bracket, UT Martin, SEMO,
And Moorhead, right? Is it Moorhead?
Yeah, so 3 teams that have played you pretty well this year. What's your first thoughts?
Semifinal game. I remember when I was an assistant in 2010, played Eastern Illinois. I think we won. Tony Easley had to block a shot at the rim to win by 2. And so you get into tournament play. The biggest thing, I've got to keep my focus in their game, just about my team. You can't get worried about the distractions, the refs, all that. Everybody's doing their best job. I thought we did that a little bit. I thought we got a little bit distracted in the first half, and we can't do that. But our bracket's tough. SEMO's an unbelievably talented 8 seed. with Bradley, Nino. I mean, those are two capable all-league guys as an 8 seed. And so they kind of remember you of the Tennessee Tech team, just talent-wise, a little bit with Monty McKenzie and Anthony Fisher that finished like 7th. We beat them in the 2-7 game. I can't remember what year that was, 09 or 08, but you know, and then Moorhead, they're playing really well right now, and so toss a coin on who you're going to play. But the semifinal game, they're all going to be tough. You know, my first year we beat Tech pretty good, but the other year we won in 2010, it was tough. And then you're sitting looking at, if you're fortunate to win, you got EKU and Belmont, you know, but our league's not, you know, but people say our league's not very good. You go play them guys. You know, that's what's frustrates me.
Coach, you make history tonight, but you also earned 2 buys. How key is that for next week?
You know, we earned the buys a couple. I mean, that's it's great. I mean, because we only got to win 2 games. I mean, it's huge. I'd much rather be the 1 seed than the 8 seed. I mean, so it's huge. I mean, you want to win 2 games, and so I wish today we were the Ivy League, then we'd already be in the tournament.
Talk about a coach that's done something you've done twice, with the first winning streak that it had, and then now with the 2 conferences. Talk about a coach that does something like that for a program.
He coached a lot of really good players. I mean, I don't know you got a good staff, you got good players, you got good support staff, and then you're at an awesome program. I mean, that's all you can really say is, I mean, you know, Coach Kennedy always used to say, you ain't winning no championships unless you got 2 all-league guys, you got 3 all-league guys, then you're really good. You know, we may have more than that. So we probably do. We probably got 4, possibly 5. So we got a good basketball team. When you have good players, you got good character, good toughness, they have good ability, you can do special things if you're about the right things. And these kids are about the right things, and I'm blessed to coach them. And, you know, we're at a special program, and, you know, the biggest thing is just want to keep growing, not just our program, but our league, to continue to get the respect. Because it's tough to do. I'm just telling you, it's tough to do, you know. Or else everybody would go into conference play. Outside your high major games, you'd go 12-2, 13-1, all these high major teams. But it's not like that. It is hard to be good night in, night out, come win on the road, and sell out crowd. It's tough to do. We've won on the road in our league twice and sell out crowds, you know. No offense to other leagues. I won't call any other leagues out, but there's a lot of leagues in the high major level that you're not going to play in front of sellouts. So that was cool. Man, the fans were great, man. Our fans were unbelievable. They've traveled great. I think this is the best they've ever traveled over here. Maybe 2012 they may have traveled better because they were hanging from the ceiling in 2012, but they were awesome. They were huge for us.
You talked about all-league guys, and I would think that Cameron and Jarvis would be locked, but you can make a really good argument for TJ and Jeffrey too, couldn't you?
You think Cameron's a lot?
I would think.
Player of the year, maybe?
I would think between them top 10 spots, I would think we probably have 4 guys. Yeah, we'll probably get 3, but you can make an argument for 4. It's just, you know, when you look at, there's a lot of good guys. I mean, Martin's got 3 all-league type guys, in Smith, Howard, and Newell. I mean, that's just, you know, Belmont, you know, you look Bradshaw for sure. EKU, Stutz, Walden. I mean, you go down the line. I mean, when I was filling out my stuff, and I can't say who I voted for on the record, but you get, there's about 15. When you take our team out, you still look at about 12, 14 guys that you got to fit into 10 spots. And so, you know, I left 2 or 3 really good players off that I don't want to play against.
Anything else? And then the win this on the road, 10th win on the road.
Well, I saw Dave tweeted out today. We're the second. We've only lost 1 road game all year. There's only 2 teams better than us, Kentucky and Gonzaga, right? And I think we're
tied with Gonzaga. It was Kentucky and Virginia.
Kentucky and Virginia, and then us and Gonzaga 1 loss. And I think we have one of the top road wins. How many road wins now? I think, you know, we're right at, you know, one of the top. We're one of the top most road wins, you know, in the country. And so, you know, when you look at the complete picture of what we can do scheduling-wise and everything, you know, this is an NCAA tournament-worthy team. And you guys as media should be able to put that argument together, OVC ball.
You've said before, and I take it you still feel the same way, that if something bad should happen at the OVC tournament, you're deserving of an
No, there's not a doubt about it. Go ask has Coach Schroeder been in here yet? Ask him. You know, he was in the Mountain West Conference. Ask him to compare us to the top couple teams in that league.
He said top three. He said you were top two.
Yep. So, I mean, ask the coaches that watch and play. Ask Tim Miles, you know, when he played us in the tournament, what he's, you know, it's an obvious, it's easy to see, you know. It is tough to do to go 16-0 and win on the road in different places. And that's reality. I mean, SEMO's going to have a couple players playing in Summer League this summer. That's a talented group. That's just reality. Jarikas and Neal, they'll be in Summer League somewhere. You know, we'll have guys, you know, hopefully playing somewhere. DeVille Smith could easily be somewhere. You know, look what our league has done over the last 5 to 6 years. NBA players, NCAA tournament wins, and judge it to the elite mid-major conferences and see where we stand.